Hello, everybody. Hello, folks. Welcome. So good to see you. I'm excited about doing our weekly beautiful inner mentor process together. I'd love to hear where people are from. If you want to say your first name and where you're from, that would be awesome. No obligation, but feel free. We will start soon. We'll start at 4 o'clock. And if you are here for the first time, could you just send up some hearts so I know it's your first time here? Okay, maybe these folks have both been here already, which is great. Oh, beautiful. Welcome for your first time. That's great. We're going to have a very beautiful, wonderful meditation together. And I'm so glad you're here. This is my dog Pixie. She broke her way out of her quiet space. She did not want to be there. I hope she's not going to be like slobbering liquid during... She refused to be held in. That's really funny. I'll be right back. I'm just going to close the door to the room she was in so that the cats don't get in there. I'll be right back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. Hello, hi folks. My dog escaped from her little quiet room. She absolutely refused, so she banged her way through. Pixie, come say hello. Come say hello. Come here, come here. Come here, look here. Nah, she's not gonna do it. Well, we're gonna start shortly, folks. We're gonna do this beautiful, beautiful weekly meditation process, the inner mentor process, which I adore. And today I had a breakthrough. You know, I've been doing this for many years now, but every once in a while you get like a completely fabulous one that is kind of a real pole star, a real north star, and that was what today's was for me. So I hope that some of you have a similar experience today. Oh, Pixie, you can't bother me to go outside. She's bothering me to go outside. Oh boy. And I'm going to have to let her out because I just have to, or she's going to keep moaning. Hello, folks. Hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm just going to put her outside now, or in a minute, and then we'll get started. Oh, Pixie. If anybody wants to share where you're from and your first name, that would be great. I'd love that. And this is a 20-minute process that we're going to be doing every week. And there may be a break in the summer if I'm on retreat, but apart from that, it's an every week kind of thing where you get a message which guides you for the week and thereafter. And it's fun and it's joyous and it bypasses the inner critic in a way that I don't even understand how that works, but it does, and I am personally thrilled by that. Gabriela, Alexis, Gabby from Miami. Hi, Gabby. Anyone else who wants to share, feel free. So I just would like you to start by just acknowledging yourself for being here, for your commitment to take time to meditate, to take time to connect to deeper inspiration, to prioritize and privilege that in your life. Just like my dog prioritizes and privileges whining until we let her outside. So I'm going to let her outside right now. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's hope that is the last that we hear from her in the next 20 minutes. Dee from California. Hi, Dee. Okay, dear folks, let's get started. I'm going to explain. Pardon, she's like barking at all the neighbors. She's the mayor. So anyway, hopefully that noise is not going to be too much, but I'm so glad to see all of you and so glad to share a meditation that is gentle and easy and loving and empowering in the best possible, unforced, natural, organic way. Very excited to share it with you because it's changed my life. And if you're at a point where there's a growth challenge ahead of you, I can't recommend this practice enough because, like when you're scrambling up like a mountain or a hill and there are these different rocks, or maybe you're rock climbing and you feel stuck, and then all of a sudden you find, oh, that's a path that's going to work for me. I can be agile and do that. That's what these challenges are like, and your inner mentor is going to help you do that. Like after your inner mentor process, there's a really good chance you're going to be like, oh, I see where to go next in that path. It's a small step, but it's an important one, or it's a really big step, but you get the messages for your next step, and that's just gold. And as I've said many times before, it's gold in a few ways, and one way it's gold is that you feel less alone in the world, because it's a gift. And it's a gift from something and someone, maybe a deeply benevolent, wiser part of you, maybe a higher power, maybe a gift of luck and synchronicity. But whatever it is, there's a magic to it. And it's a magic that this practice will help you tap into. Let's begin and do this right now. But I'm going to say one thing. I'm actually going to say one thing first, which is twice a year I create deeper dating intensives, which are powerful, powerful journeys. Lots of therapists and coaches, but not all therapists and coaches do these. There's only 12 people per group that we meet every week under my guidance for 6 months. And these intensives are exquisite and life-changing, and almost every intensive goes on on its own after the 6 months because they've bonded so deeply together. Anyway, it's a beautiful experience. And if you are ready to kind of do that deep commitment, you can go to deeperdatingintensive.com, deeperdatingintensive.com. And if it calls to you, you can set up a free meeting with me where we take time and explore if this is a match for you. And I'll tell you if I don't think it is a match. My focus is going to be on what's going to help you the most. So, and those meetings are free. So deeperdatingintensive.com if you would like to do that. Oh, someone says my clock is magical. Thank you. That is my husband's, a gift from my mother-in-law to us. Thank you. I love those kind of old clocks. Okay, folks, let's do it. Let's go in. So get comfortable. And I am going to guide you through this. And the fabulous thing about this is it is portable. It's completely portable. Once you learn it, it's yours. You could do it on the subway. You could do it when you're walking. You could do it right before you go to bed. The other great thing is it's an act of love. It is an act of love. It's an act of love to yourself. It's an act of love to the amazing you that is waiting and aching and striving to be born. And it's an act of love to the world because the messages you get will help you love in the world more deeply and more richly. So let's get started. Just get comfortable. Take a breath in. Just exhale and rest. Just give yourself this break of resting. And again, take a breath in. And exhale and give yourself the break of just resting. Good. So now, I'd like you to remember a time in the last week when you just felt like a little bit of pleasure or joy. I'm not talking it has to be really big. It could just be sitting in the morning and having your cup of coffee and just having this, kind of morning cup of coffee moment of peace, or being with someone you love and feeling gratified, or reading something beautiful or hearing something beautiful. Just a moment that you kind of felt a sense of joy this week, even if small joy, but joy. So just take a minute and remember that. Just in an easy, gentle, non-pushed way, just remember what that was, where you were, and how it felt. How it felt in your body, how it felt in your being, how it felt in your heart. And just give yourself a moment to go back there. And just hold that as a gentle, light pleasure. You don't have to hold it tight. Just hold it gently. Good, good. And now, I think you hear the airplane coming by. And now, I'd like you to remember a time, maybe this week, but maybe long before that, where you felt really seen by someone. That, like, when you think of it now, when you think of that person now, it doesn't bring pain. There hasn't been a big betrayal with this person, but someone in your life who you love and you just felt really seen by them. And I want you to remember that sense of peace of being seen and seen as good, and how that feels. How soothing that is, how affirming it is. Just remember that memory of just being seen, really seen, and seen as good. And how that felt in your body. What it made you think, what it made you want. How it helped you see yourself as good in a deeper way. And just hold that memory. And now I'd like you to remember a time that you felt like you spoke your truth in an integrated, powerful, non-hostile way, like you stood on your ground and spoke your truth. And where you can look back on that now, a situation where you can look back on that and feel good that you did that. Remember what that was like, to be so integrated, to be so brave, to be so courageous, to speak your truth. Just remember what that felt like in your body, in your heart. And hold that, just hold that. You might even put your hands on your chest just to hold that memory, just like a lover would hold you in a treasuring way. Just hold you in a treasuring way with these memories. Good. Okay, so now, think of these kind of qualities of yours and imagine them blossoming more fully, and you blossoming more fully with these qualities. Imagine flourishing as that being that you were just getting a glimpse of. Like imagine full-on, gorgeous, sweet, amazing, lovely, integrated, courageous you. It's an imagination. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to be able to embody that yet. I just want you to imagine that you, but it's more than imagining. It's envisioning, because it's you. And something inside you knows it's you. So you're in a safe space. You don't have to stand there and be that. You could just imagine that. So just imagine your face, this face of you, fully alive, in your beauty unequivocally. It's an imagination exercise. Just enjoy it. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to be there. Just picture it. The you that you would just love so much and love so much to be. Imagine that you. What does this being's eyes look like? What do the eyes show? What does the face show? How are they standing or sitting? Fabulous. So you're just imagining this you that you're meant to be, this you with your heart unfolded in the world. And loved. Your heart unfolded and you're feeling loved in the world. Just imagine that you. And now we're going to do something really fabulous. You're going to step into that you. And remember, you don't have to earn it, but step into that you now. You know this you. It's an imagination exercise. Just jump in and be that you. Imagine being that incredibly embodied you. Just do that. Don't be too afraid. Don't put pressure on yourself. You're just like that you. You're just like that you. You are friendly with this you because it's you. So just in a gentle way, let yourself stand there, move there, be there, inside the heart of this you. Beautiful. And now from this place of being your own inner mentor, this gorgeous, enlightened, delicious you. Look at the you of today. This beautiful you of today who's struggling, maybe bewildered, maybe not bewildered, trying to learn, trying to grow, reaching for something more beautiful and more empowered, reaching toward growth. Just imagine seeing from this place the you of today. And standing or sitting here as the inner mentor, look at the you of today and just call out guidance. You could do it out loud. If there are people around, you can whisper it, or you could just think it inside. And it's like a channeling thing. It starts out a little slow, and then it just kind of happens. So look at this beautiful, growing, younger version of you, the you of today. And from this really evolved place, just look at this you and just call out guidance. Whatever comes out in your heart. Like a parent looking at a kid who's kind of stuck in a maze, and you're like helping them and giving them encouragement, but you want to kind of tell them something to help them be able to get here to where you are. So just call out whatever words are in your heart, or think whatever words are in your heart. And take a minute or two now to do that, to form those words of guidance for this beautiful you of today. I'm going to do it too. You're just standing there in the you that you love so much already, this meant to be you. You just call out whatever you want to say. This is the embodied you. Okay, dear folks, so now, from this place of this gorgeous embodied you, just imagine opening up your arms and letting the you of today, who just got this beautiful message, to come into your arms. And imagine holding this you. And now you're both. You're the you of today, and you're your delicious, fabulous inner mentor, holding each other, remembering the good, remembering the love inside of you. Just take a minute to do that. And from this place, just imagine stepping that much closer to being this new you, your inner mentor. And imagine this week living the message that you just got. Just imagine what your week would be like if this is the gift you gave yourself. And now just kind of come back to being you now, and just kind of call out your love to this inner mentor. Just tell this inner mentor why you love them, what you love about them. Say thank you. Tell them what they give you, what they do for you. Beautiful. And now, holding this feeling of holding and being held, and holding the beauty of this message that you just got, I'd like you to take a breath in, exhale, and let it go. You now have your fabulous, love-filled, wise, integrated, fun, fabulous message for yourself for the week. If anybody would love to share, or like to share, or be willing to share your message from your inner mentor, feel free. Write that in. I'll read them out. If it feels too private, absolutely fine. But if anybody's willing to do that, that would be wonderful. Meanwhile, I want to encourage you to take this practice and make it yours. If you were able to experience guidance that was healing and soothing and not self-critical, could you just do some hearts so I see? Everyone who's listening, if you were able to do this guidance, and if you were able to do this practice and find a place of guidance that felt healing, soothing, positive, just shoot out some hearts or some emojis or something. I personally don't even know how to do that myself, I don't think. But I'm sure most of you do. Eyes on the prize. It will come to you. I love that. I love that. Beautiful. Thanks for all these hearts. I'm so glad. It gives me such joy, because this is like, it's hard to say. It's a love that fits comfortably. Stand your ground. It's coming to you. Oh, so interesting. Such similar messages that people are getting today. Stand your ground. Go for what you want. It's coming to you. Love that, love that, love that. So I just want to remind you, if you are interested in my upcoming amazing 6-month intensive, just go to deeperdatingintensive.com. If it feels like a potential match, you can meet with me and we can explore it personally together in a free session. Meanwhile, let your friends know about this, the more the merrier, and we are going to continue to meet every week and do this inner mentor process together. So thank you, dear everyone. Have a fabulous, wonderful week with your wonderful inner mentor message. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and the same to you. Bye, everybody.